Snow White trailer dropped. In that time, it's actually gone up to 70,000.
Ah, darn! I thought I caught it at a brilliant number at 69.
So this trailer has just obliterated itself. It has absolutely obliterated itself. So, Bo, this is Snow White, played by a Latina actress, because why not? You know, why not? I guess. And it's this woman. Okay, she's super. She's the fairest of them all.
She appears
that
to
is
be
Rachel
suffering from acute ocular hypertelorism, if I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not misdiagnosing that.
Yeah, and I think so. I do think so. Oh no, my little friend disappeared that I had here before. Well, anyway, so this is obviously, you know, Rachel Zegler. She's the fairest of them all. And there's my friend. He's back.
The sloth.
Looks a little bit like Sid the Sloth.
Sid the Sloth.
And of course, you know, Gal Gadot.
Smoking.
She's the evil queen. She's jealous of the fairest of them all. Snow White, of course. Definitely. Gal Gadot. Rancid. Who would go near that? Rachel Zegler all day, every day. Of course. But anyway, so they finally released the trailer. So Disney, this has been leaked for like 2 weeks. The whole point of this story is this trailer has been on the internet for like 2 weeks. And now they finally had the balls to upload it. And it's just been disliked into oblivion. 70,000 dislikes in 6 hours. I bet if I refresh it, it's going to go up even more. So let's just refresh it and see. 71,000 dislikes.
Dude, and it's not even look at how many views it's got. It's got 730 some thousand.
733,000 views.
And the
previous trailer had over 1 million dislikes.
Yeah, this ain't stopping. And they can't keep up because look, they have less than 9K or they have 9K upvotes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're trying to like bot it, counteract it with bots, basically. But I just thought we'd take a look at some of this. Intangible nonsense. So green screen, yay. Who loves that? That's great. Oh, more intangible nonsense. Yay. And then, who's this? Oh, it's the dwarfs. Who are they? Nightmare Fuel.
Yeah, Nightmare Fuel, yeah.
That's actually me.
Better.
That's me without a mustache, by the way.
I was going to say he looked a bit like Nick, but with Culture's beard.
Look at this.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible.
Who thought it would be a good idea to not actually hire dwarfs? Wait for it. There's an image where it gets better. And do this. What is this?
These are magical creatures now.
Just to hire midgets, for God's sake. Just get some midgets on it. What is this? There's an image actually when they're in the daylight and it's even worse.
Yeah, that looks like a thumbnail.
That's the thumbnail I used for my video earlier.
Dude, doesn't the guy on the left side, that looks like Dick Nixon?
This one, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know that they're rushing it, right? And you can tell that they're rushing it to get this finished because of how bad this is as a composite. So if you see the mouse cursor, see this guy here, right? Look at his
the definitions for
thing over the tree. Look how bad that is.
They have had ages, haven't they? Like it's like ages. Years. Years.
Well, but remember, there were not supposed to be these CGI monstrosities. You're supposed to have the merry band of miscreants there, the 7 homeless people, whatever you want to call them, the 7 Starbucks baristas. I don't know. Yeah. It was just like, and there was only one proper little person in that whole group of people, the mess of the merry men. Because I feel like it's like they decided to make this Snow White and the Merry Men. That was the original plan. I mean, because she's going to be a socialist leader of a cultural revolution. That's what this film is about. It's girl power, the movie. She's a warrior.
Which is the fairest of them all, do you think?
Zegler, warrior princess.
Just,
I mean,
who would you kick out of bed?
Come on now. First of all, I'm going to say that little Red Riding Hood here.
That is the answer it deserves as well. Come on now.
Yeah. Little Red Riding Hood here. She is such a douche. She actually got in 3 of the dwarves' beds to sleep, but she was soaking wet. So she did not have the courtesy of getting fully dry before climbing into those poor little guys' beds. This is a C word.
Yeah. The thing is, I obviously prefer Gal Gadot if you have to choose.
What do you mean? Why did you have to even say? Why did you have to say that?
Don't even have to say it. And obviously, Zegler suffers from, as I say, acute ocular hypertelorism. But she's still obviously attractive, though. I mean, come on, let's not say that she's like hideous.
Seriously.
It's all makeup, mate. It's all makeup.
Yeah, actually, I've never seen her without makeup. I must admit.
I watch any of her rant videos. That's where she sits there without makeup on.
I guess I don't think I'm gonna. But
narcissistic
I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it.
Okay. Do you know who doesn't suffer? Do you know who doesn't suffer from the ocularism thingy, Bobby Jiggy thing? You say? Yeah. This. Sydney Sweeney.
Oh right, Sweeney.
Yeah. Look at this.
This is the better one. All right.
Yeah. Normal eye placement.
Oh, right. I hate her facial expressions. Look at her face.
Yeah.
Look at it. It's so just. I hate it. I despise it. Look at it. Every ounce of my being just hates the facial expression she makes.
Like the theatre kid energy. I've always hated it. I've always been careful never to be that or close to it or anything. Like I don't. Right, just be normal. Just be normal. Don't be a character. Don't dial yourself up until you're a caricature of something, of yourself. Like, what is that? Like, anyway. Yeah.
Apparently, she can't close her mouth either.
And the good news is they did shave out her unibrow. She has 2 eyebrows, so we're good.
Well, good, I guess. They probably used the whole packet of wax for that because that is some big old space between those eyes. Fucking hell, mate. Said the sloth vibes. So there you go. I mean, look, they released it. Let's just refresh it again and have a look. 72,000. It's just going up and up and up and up. And they've spent somewhere in the region of like $300 million on this. They're completely screwed themselves.
You could honestly fund something of true value to human civilization for that much money, right?
Yeah.
It's disgusting. It's disgusting. The number of lives you could save, the amount of human misery, or innocent animals you could save, or whatever.
Okay.
That sort of money.
Okay. Right now, at last check in 2023. Now, mind you, this was the beginning of 2023, or near the beginning, like March of 2023. Snow White had already spent $269.4 million. Then they went back for full reshoots.
So bad.
Full reshoots, not some.
So bad. So bad. So bad. Yeah, terrible. Terrible. Well, let's get to some super chats about this because there's some funny ones. All right. So Kanan Barnes says, I know y'all are talking about Jaguar, but the Snow White trailer is almost at 70,000 dislikes. Just to put it in perspective, that was 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And he said almost at 70,000. And we're well above that now, which is hilarious. It just goes to show, doesn't it? How funny it is.
I often feel like it's difficult to be that dislikable. Like when on Twitter, quite often you see someone, they've got like 400,000 views on their tweet. So a big account, so making these numbers up, but like 400,000 views on a tweet, and they've got like 50 likes and 1,000 comments, and 99% of the comments are caning that person and their take.
It's like Mike Graham.
Like, how do you? Yeah. How do you not realize that you're onto a loser there? How do you not? How do you not get it? How do you not take the hint?
All publicity is good publicity. That's what they think. Snow Brown will bomb, and I know Rachel Zegler's an idiot, but let's stop acting like Nate wouldn't give her a poke, mate. Come on now, behave. All right, behave. 1 in every 10 people have disliked this trailer.
That says it all, doesn't it?
It's really bad percentage. Another one here says, when I first watched the Snow White official trailer on Twitter, I thought that it ripped off 2012 Snow White and the Huntsman with a sprinkle of 1937 Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Yeah, it's all just a rip-off. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. The thing sucks, man. I'm going to be intrigued to see what is very evidently going to be reshot material and like where the edits are and stuff. It's going to be quite funny to sort of like note down where the edits are very clear as day, where they had to rework a film. Mick K says, I'm surprised Snow White wasn't played by a drag queen. Fair. With those eyebrows, it basically is, to be fair. So, but yeah. Zegler's attractive, but has hard hair. Has what? Tarred hair, and she's crazy. Zegler will have what? Zegler cut will have dwarf-sized. Oh my! I can't.
Yeah, she was pro. She came out as pro Hamas, didn't she? At one point, or said something vaguely in support of Islamic extremism.
It was very pro, very pro, very
odd.
pro. Please talk about the Daily Wire Snow White trailer. It seems to be quite a lot better. That's not released, is it? Now have they released that, or is that just the previous one? Because we talked about that before. Culture.
I don't actually know. I don't know the answer to that.
Can you Google it then?
Oh, sure. Sorry.
Could you just Google and see? Yeah, that's funny. We've got some over on Streamlabs as well, real quick, so we'll get to them. So we've got one from going from Aurora Uplink, says, I bet you the Evil Queen scenes in the Snow White movie are actually fun. In fact, if you hate the Evil Queen scenes, I'll get you a $50 worth of super chats in January. I may do that anyways, if there's some fun films to talk about or other products. There is some fun films to talk about in January. Nosferatu, for instance. So give me that $50.
Okay. All I've got that's not screen culture bologna sausage.
The previous one, is it?
Is the first look.
It's fine. Yeah. Another one from Aurora says, oh, wait, Snow White won't be out for 3 months. Well, I get you super chats if you hate it then too. For some reason, I was thinking it's out now, but no, not yet. Well, if you hate the Evil Queen scenes, whenever, $50 in super chats. You know what? I kind of want to see Zegler in an Aliens film. That might be interesting. I don't know if she would be human or one of the unpredictable androids, but it would be amazing either way with the aliens running amok as Zegler acted on set. Yeah. It wouldn't be very believable, though, because her acting sucks. But there you go. We will shuffle on now from this. But yeah, there you go. That's Snow White for you. Yeah.